Hello, we're back at it again with another lesson here. It is Friday, 10/2, October the 2nd. If you missed today, you need to make sure that you finish the notes, do the warm up, finish the notes, and then we have right here triangular trade quiz for my students. Anytime from here on out, you see a star little icon there, that means 100% you will be getting a grade on that. So keep an eye for those on your stream. And if you don't have that assignment completed, you need to complete that. So, like I said, do the warm up. Boom! It's only 3 questions. It won't take you that long. And then pop up your triangular trade notes. They will be down here. Has a little note page, triangular trade notes, and then you'll be ready to go. We will have a new schedule. My camera's in the way of the thing here, but all my eighth grade classes are during this time, anyways. So make sure that you know the new schedule that's coming out soon. Yesterday we talked about triangular trade, and you need to remember 3 continents: North America, Europe, and Africa. And of course, England is the one making most of the money. Okay, that's not to say that the people in Africa aren't, making some money off of trading the slaves, and it's not to say that the colonists aren't making money trading those raw materials. But England is the one getting the favorable balance of trade, which is what we're going to talk about here in a few seconds. Um, so you need to know what a raw material is: cotton, wood, cottonwood, piece of metal. Those raw materials, you can't do much with them. So the colonies would send those out for cheap to England, and then England would finish them up and make cotton into a shirt, wood into a chair or whatever, and then the metal into like a gun or an axe head. And then they would send them right back to the colonies for more money. So England was getting a better end of the deal there. They would also trade the finished products or finished materials to Africa in exchange for slaves, so they were making money that way. And then, of course, the Middle Passage, um, they would do that as well. If you're wondering why they call the journey or the voyage of the slaves the Middle Passage, is because in England they had 3 passages. This is number 1, this is number 2, which is the Middle Passage, and then this is number 3. And so you have 1, 2, 3. 2 is in the middle, so third Middle Passage. You can use that to remember that. Um, we went over just a few things. The favorable balance of trade is exactly what we've been saying it is. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you. The favorable balance of trade is where England is getting more profit than the other countries, and they have the favorable, balance of trade. And then mercantilism. This is review. England is using the colonies for profit, for economic gain. So make sure that you have that typed in. You can pause and throw it in real quick. And then finally, the last slide here, triangular trade takeaways, is England got the better end of the deal, which is, mercantilism, triangular trade. They're making the most money. And then the Middle Passage, which is the voyage or the trip of the slaves from Africa to the New World, mainly in the southern colonies. Because most of the slaves went to the south. They worked in the agriculture area, which is for mostly tobacco during that time. It will later turn into cotton. And the reason why they did that is the root of all evil, money. And yeah, so the Middle Passage, which is right here, make sure if you need to pause it right there and do that real quick. A picture of the slaves, they were stacked high and tight, just like the big trucks that we have now with boxes. They stacked them high and tight because these, according to the people who were trading them, they weren't people. They didn't have that luxury of being called a person. They were property. They were merchandise, and so they would just treat them just like that, like the boxes in the trucks. And then if I were to tear off the floor of the top deck of the boats, I would be looking at that. Okay. So make sure 100% that you are clicking into this triangular trade here. I have 7 students that did not finish that. Click that form there, and it's right there. Put your name there, and then just answer all the questions, and you should be good to go. It's pretty simple, pretty quick stuff to do. Won't take you very long, and I hope to see you on Monday. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.